Hi, my name is Joris Schulte for EA Tats Plus, and in this tutorial we're gonna deinterlace this footage. Alright, so TV cameras sometimes make these lines, upper field and lower field, and that's just a thingy that happens and you can't do anything about it. But you can undo it digitally. So let's just do it right now. Before we go into the Deinterlace custom effect, we're first going to create a CS3 preset so that the CS3 crowd also have something to do right here. Alright, let's go and start by removing every other one of these lines. And we're going to do it with virgin blinds. And let's see what this does if we go ahead and do the transition more, and you see those lines, but we have to do it, of course, rotate it 90 degrees, and then make it small. Do not make it 1, but 2, and maybe just something like 25 will do. And it's not exactly good. If you look at the alpha channel here, it's never 0 to 55, but we're gonna do that right now. Let's go ahead and add levels. Go to the alpha channel and just move this thingy after the line here, and this other thingy after that line, so we have a 0 and 255 opacity, and that's exactly what we want. So now every other one of those is away. Let's call this alpha fix, and this lines. Alright, oops. I'm sorry for that. Alright, now we need to blend those together. So we're gonna just add fast blur. Just apply that here and set the only to be vertical, so it only blends up. And let's do one blurriness, so 1 pixel, and that does that. But now we have to make the opacity 255 again, so the fill opacity. Let's go to alpha levels. Oh, I mean levels, of course. I'm sorry. Alpha, and drag this triangle all the way to the white part. So we have a fill opacity. Like you see, 255. Alright. Call this fill alpha. Alright. And this blend. That is pretty nice. They're right there. We can see that it's deinterlaced if we check the effects on enough. Great. Let's go to a frame with a lot of motion. Right, this is fine. And like you see, where we want is, sometimes you want the upper field or lower field. How we're gonna do that is we're gonna insert invert right after the alpha fix and just shut those two off. And let's set this to alpha, so it switches the alpha channel and also the field. So let's call this upper or lower field. Alright. Like you see, the field changes when you check that. Alright, and if you see CS3, then you can save this as an animation preset by clicking on this little thingy there, and just save it. Alright. Let's now install the Deinterlace custom effects. Alright, so download this somewhere, I don't know where, somewhere, probably a link on this page. But you got this file, and it's a little bit different from normal. because it's ruled by a pixel bender kernel file, and that's why it's only for CS4. And you're gonna know in a minute why this is a pixel bender instead of my normal like XML file. But anyhow, let's install this. Let's go to your After Effects folder, CS4 that is, and go into the support files and into presets, and then just take the Schot folder and just drag it in here. And that's how. Oh, I'm sorry. Just drag it in there. So that's all you have to do. You have the folder there. Then restart After Effects. And go in Animation Presets. Schulte. And Deinterlace. Let's see. And Deinterlacer 2.0. Apply that. There you go. Looks pretty advanced, right? Let's just close all this and just only open the controller, and like you see there are drop down menus, and that's why this is only CS4, and that's why the pixel bender toolkit is used. And this you also have about button, what you normally can't have with a custom effect. But anyhow, let's play with it. Right now it's deinterlaced because it's set to blend. And you can set this to none to see the original picture. Like you see, interlaced and blend. We'll just blend it, and that's what we just did. And the other comp. Let's set this to line double, and this will just double the fields. Just duplicate it. Like you see, the RGB is changing, but it's not changing, but the Y is. So that means there are 2 pixels the same every time. So that's one way of deinterlacing. Alright. Let's go on and slide time. This you can see more as a re-interlace or just an interlace rather than a deinterlace, because it just slides the time 1 frame forward or backwards, and that's not particularly useful, like you see with deinterlacing, but it could be with interlacing or re-interlacing. So you can use that for that. It looks pretty weird when you do this with already interlaced footage. Like you see, that doesn't make any sense. So, and then there is half size, which basically deinterlaced it, but it's really low quality. It's half quality in the y-axis. Because what it does is it first scales it down to the half size in the y-axis, and then scales it back up. So it first scales it down like so, and then scales it back up. It's really slow for some reason. Normally it's a bit faster. I think it's because of the screen recording or something like that. Because it's really slow. Alright, let's just reset this. And for every of those, except for the half size, you can do the field order. And like you see, that changes it. Like you see, yes, there you go. It is slower than field deinterlacer, but still pretty fast. Well, not now, but normally it's pretty fast. Why is it so slow? Damn it. Okay, now let's take a look at selective deinterlacing. This will select the parts of the image that are moving a lot, and those parts are interlaced, because those are the parts that you can really see the deinterlacing. well, the standard setting is probably not what you want, so you have to tweak it a little bit with the options. When you set show selective matte on, you can see which part is selected. And in this case, just probably set the matte amount up a lot. And the frame difference you can also set to something, which is the frames comparison. So then now set to 3, I might want to set it to 3 here. And the red parts will be deinterlaced. And maybe grody matte. Come on. Okay, probably too much there. Maybe 0.5 and then feather it maybe. Oops. I deleted it by accident. So there it is. Let's set this to blue so that we can see this just a little bit better. I apologize that it's so super slow. I really don't know what's going on. Oh, I see. My antivirus is also running. But anyhow, scanning the computer, so it's very slow right now. I can shut it off, you know. Anywho, this is you probably want to cheat it more, but yeah, like you see, some parts are deinterlaced and other parts aren't, like you can see. That looks pretty nice. It's good. It's good. And that's basically it. You can pretty much see the selective deinterlacing if we shut it off right here. So, my name is Jorrit Schutte for EA Touch Plus, and I will see you next time. Oh, wait a minute. Don't forget to download my other custom effects that you can get on enhancers.com. Go to the bottom of the homepage and click on Animation Preset Library. And there are lots of my custom effects. Just click on one, go to the bottom of the first post, and download them. And go over the process of installing these things. And don't forget to donate and follow me on Twitter. And now, my name is Jorrit Schutte for EA Touch Plus. Thank you for watching.